Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashraf al-anbiya al-mursaleen. Muhammadin wa ahli bayt al-tayyibin al-tahirin al-ma'sumin. Sayyim al-imam al-muntadhar al-hujjat al-thani ashar. Ruhi wa arwahu al-alamin li turabi maqdamihi al-fida. Amma ba'd, faqad qala Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fi kitabihi al-majid. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi zidni ilma. Sadaqallahu al-aliyyul azim. Right. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajhum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well. And Shahr Rajab al-Murajab, Mubarak to everyone. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your du'as. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your hajat, increase your tawfiqat. And please remember me in your du'as as well. Inshallah. I will try to upload something tonight or tomorrow, inshallah, in regards to Shahr Rajab al-Murajab. Now, in regards to revision, which we are doing in regards to book 3, I want to concentrate on some important handouts, which I have already sent to you, but I need to prepare yourself for book 4 and also prepare you for the exam itself. Now, I'm going to ask now in the Arabic language, so please listen to what I'm going to teach now very, very carefully, because this is really important, what I'm going to go through now. Right. This handout, I believe I have sent this out already to yourselves. I'm going to explain this to everyone. And inshallah, hope everyone is able to absorb this information. Now, today's lesson is going to be about verbs itself. There's a lot of verbs in this book, which we are new to in regards to the letters which it contains. Now, in the Arabic language, there are 2 types of verbs. Now, al-fi'l, fi'l al-tam, and fi'l al-naqis. Now, fi'l al-tam is the complete verb. Now, the complete verb are those verbs which we are familiar with already. Now, I'm going to ask Sister Butul. Bismillah, Sister Butul. Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, hope you're well.
Walaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, how are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah. Now, if you read fi'l al-tam, this is really important. So, a fi'l al-tam, it has a certain criteria and a certain demand or requisite what it does. So these are the criteria.
Okay. Al-fi'l, the verb al-fi'l. Al-fi'l al-tam, maf'ul bihi, or fa'il. It is the complete verb. It has fa'il and maf'ul bihi. Intransitive verb has only fa'il and fa'il. Transitive verb has maf'ul bihi, fa'il, and fa'il.
Exactly. So the intransitive verb is called fi'l al-lazim. Fi'l al-lazim. So lam, alif, zal, mim, lazim. Fi'l lazim. So you will have the verb and the doer. And the transitive verb is where it has the fi'l. Exactly, it has 3 components. Fi'l, fa'il, and maf'ul. In English, fi'l, verb, fa'il, doer, an object, exactly. And the opposite of fi'l tam is fi'l naqis. Fi'l naqis itself normally comes, so remember we did kana already. What does kana do?
Yes, is or was, like
exactly, it gives the meaning of was. And kana itself, so these verbs here, fi'l tam, they come with a verb and a doer, or a verb, doer, and an object. Correct? Now, fi'l naqis is an incomplete verb, and it does not come with a doer. These the example is of kana. Kana, what it does, it enters a nominal sentence. Al-jumlatul ismiyatu. For example, if I said al-mudarrisu jadidun, al-mudarrisu jadidun. So al-mudarrisu and jadidun is mubtada and
khabar.
Exactly, mubtada and khabar. And when we say the teacher is new, we're indicating it in present tense.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And whenever you have two nouns, the first noun is called mubtada and the second noun is called khabar.
Yeah.
Exactly. In English, subject and
And
predicate.
predicate, yeah.
Subject and predicate.
Predicate.
Now, what kana does, it changes the sentence from present tense to past tense. So, al-mudarrisu, when you say al-mudarrisu jadidun, so the dhamma on al-mudarrisu being the mubtada, the dhamma will remain on al-mudarrisu, but it will no longer be called mubtada, but it will be called the ism of kana.
Yeah.
Ism of
Okay.
kana. And the khabar itself, when you said mubtada and khabar, now when we say the word jadid, it will no longer be the khabar of al-mudarris, but it will be the khabar of kana.
Kana. Kana.
It will be the khabar of kana. And also the harakat. The harakat of the khabar will always be either a fatha or a fatha tanween. Exactly.
Yes.
So who is knowing the answers apart from Sister Batullah?
That was me.
Okay. Yes. So yes. So you will have it. Kana al-mudarrisu jadidan. Kana al-mudarrisu jadidan. So this will be the khabar of kana.
So it will be like the teacher was new. It will
Exactly.
be like,
The teacher was new.
yes.
Or for example, Sister Batul, the weather is cold. Al-jawu
Baridun.
baridun. The weather is cold. And if you want to say the weather was cold,
كان الجو بارد.
كان الجو باردا. Sister Sadiqa Aladina, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah. You?
Alhamdulillah. How is your health? Everything good?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Good. Now, Sister Fi'l has a subdivision. When it means it has a subdivision, according to the letters, as you remember, I have said this many times, that the minimum letters in a verb are 3 letters. Yes, you remember?
Yes.
Now, according to the letters now, the fi'l tam is divided into 2 categories, as-sahihu and al-mu'tallu. As-sahihu, and Sister Sadiqa Aladina, al-mu'tallu. I'll do al-mu'tallu first because it's easier. Now, al-mu'tallu, it means that one of the 3 letters have ya or wow there. It has ya or wow there, correct. Now, if we see over here now, whenever there is a wow or ya in the first letter, like wajada yajidu. So wajada yajidu. So wajada, like wajadaka dhalan fahada. So wajada means he found. So there is a weak letter in the beginning. Is that clear?
Okay, yes. So wow is the weak letter.
Exactly. So whenever there is a weak letter in the beginning, this verb is called mithal. Mithal is the name given to any noun which has a weak letter in the beginning. Wajada will be the past tense. Present tense will be yajidu. For example, like wa'ada. Wa'ada on the same pattern as wajada yajidu. Wa'ada ya'idu. Yeah, wa'ada, he promised. Ya'idu, he is promising. Okay. Now, then we have mu'talul ayn. So when it says mu'talul fa, mu'talul ayn, mu'talul lam, let me explain this for you. Now, it means this, it refers to the fa, ain, lam. So as there are three letters of this verb, so fa, ain, lam, they are called each radical. So fa is called the first radical, ain is called the second radical, lam is called the third radical. When they say mu'tal, it means that it has a weak letter in the fa of the verb, mu'talul fa. When it says mu'talul ain, it means in the middle letter, the ain, there is a weak letter. Mu'talul lam, there is a weak letter on the last letter of the three-letter verb, which is the lam itself. Sister, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Shalabano, is that clear for you as well?
Yes, Sheikh, thank you. Yes.
Okay. Now, mu'talul ain. So when there is a weak letter in the middle, it's called, Bismillah, Sister Siddiqa.
Mu'talul ain.
Mu'talul ain, and the name is called al-ajwaf.
Ajwafu. Kala
Yep.
yakul.
Qala yaqulu. And the next one, mu'talul lam,
Is annakisu.
correct?
Masha yamshi.
Correct. Masha yamshi. Masha means he walked. Yamshi, he is walking.
Is walking. Da'a yad'u.
Da'a yad'u. Yes. Da'a means he called. Da'a means he called. Yad'u, he is calling. Da'a yad'u. Now, inshallah, just pray for me that I can start. I want to start Wednesday 6:30. Will that be okay with everyone? Wednesday 6:30.
Inshallah, yes.
What I'm planning to start, does anyone know? I love the
I don't know.
What are you going to start?
But we are eager to learn.
Okay, what I'm going to, because you have finished book 3, now what I'm planning to do now with yourselves and the other groups who have finished or on book 3 itself near the end, on Wednesday at 6:30, I am going to start from Surah Al-Hamd, all of Surah Baqarah, which has been pending for a while. I will do the, first of all, I will do the breakdown of the sentences and ayat of the Quran with the verbs and the grammatical positioning of the sentences, and also I will do the short tafsir of those ayats as well. I'll trial both ways. Methods. I will do the breakdown first and then the tafsir, and then the other time round I'll do the tafsir first and then the breakdown, just to see what you prefer, whether you prefer the tafsir of the ayats in general first and then the breakdown, or whether you prefer the breakdown first and then an overview of the tafsir of the ayat itself. So I'm going to do both methods, see which one you prefer, inshallah. So I'll be starting this from this Wednesday, inshallah. Because everyone has been waiting for to reach the Quran and understand the Quran, and alhamdulillah, we are at that position now that I can start it with yourselves and you can participate and benefit, inshallah. Okay?
Inshallah.
I'll send you the handouts today. Give me your feedback in the group, what you think of the handouts, and inshallah we'll start as well, inshallah. Okay?
Sheikh, can I ask something?
Yes, sister, bismillah.
So, Sheikh, in this ajwaf,
Yep.
the weak letter is alif, as well as in the weak letter is alif.
Good question. That's a good question. So if you look over here, one of the 3 radicals is either waw or ya. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the question which you have asked is good. What normally happens, the waw or the waw itself, originally the past tense was qawala. Qawala. The qawala, the waw changed into an alif due to the suitability of the harakat. Because the qaf has an alif, Because the qaf has an alif, the waw changed into an alif.
Okay.
That's the ruling with regards to weak letters. So, good question. It's normally waw or a ya, and the waw would change normally into an alif itself.
Okay. So in the it would be dal, ain, waw as well?
Exactly. Dal, ain, wa. It was da'awa, and it becomes da'a instead.
Okay.
So normally when there are weak letters, the previous letter for a waw, the suitable harakat should be a waw. Like mu'mi, nuna. Musli, muna. So whenever there's a waw, the previous letter should be a dhamma itself. And if it's the previous letter is a fatha, then the letter after the fatha should be an alif itself. That's the reason why in qawala it became qala, because qaf had an alif itself. And the ya itself, whenever there is a ya, the previous letter should be a kasra itself.
Yes.
If it's not a kasra, if it is a fatha, then the ya will change to a fatha itself.
Thank you.
Yep, good question. Right. Sister Sadiqa, Bismillah. Now, then is this clear so far, everyone? Doctor? Doctor, is that clear for you?
Yeah. Yes, I'm a bit struggling, but I'm with you.
Ask your question. Far ahead. Go ahead. Ask your questions. Doctor, go and ask your questions, which you have. What do you do? What don't you understand?
No. It's not that I don't understand. It's just that I'm trying to get things set in my head here, because.
Okay. So let me ask you if things are not settling in, then what we need to do, we need to have a chit chat. Let's have a chit chat. Let's go. So the verb. There are two types of verbs. What are the two types of verb, Doctor?
فعل نعم.
فعل تام.
Sorry, فعل تام and فعل ناقص.
Correct. And فعل تام, when you have a فعل تام, what are the specialities of that verb? What would it do?
It's a complete verb.
Correct. It's a complete verb. And how would that complete? How many different types of scenarios or compositions of the complete verb do you have? So it says over here.
So it's intransitive verb.
Yep.
And transitive verb.
What's the difference between transitive and intransitive verb?
The intransitive, we have got the fa'al and
fi'l.
Fi'l.
Correct. And transitive verb?
And in the transitive verb, we have got maf'alul.
No, fi'l, fa'il, and maf'ul.
Sorry. Fi'l, fa'il, and maf'ul. Okay.
Exactly. And fi'l naqis is like kana. Fi'l naqis is kana, full stop. Easy way out. Now,
okay.
The complete verbs, fi'l tam, it has a subcategory. This subcategory is depending upon the three radicals, the fa, ain, lam. So if any of the three letters, the fa, ain, lam, has any weak letter, then it will be named what type of verb? Fi'l al-mu'tal. Ahsantum.
Weak verbs, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if the weak letter is in the fa, ain, or lam, what are these names given to these types of nouns?
They are ismu.
Al-mithal.
Al-mithal.
Yep.
Al-ajwaf.
Correct.
And an-naqis.
Correct. Example being wajada.
Yajidu.
What does it mean?
He walked, he was walking.
Wajada, he found.
Okay. Wajada found, is it?
Yes.
Wajada,
yajid. The word wajid, mawjood.
Oh, yeah. Wajid mawjood, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Wajada means he found. Okay. Wajada, he found. Yajidu,
He is finding.
He's finding. Okay.
Yep.
Qala yaqul.
Correct. Qala means he said.
He's saying.
Yep. Qala, he is saying. Or yep. And then
Masha, he walking. He
Masha,
walked.
yep.
He walked and Yamshi is walking.
Excellent. Masha yamshi, correct. And these are
The,
the weak letters.
these are weak verbs, yeah. Al-Mu'tal.
Now, as-sahihu is the opposite of al-mu'tallu. So this means that the three letters of the verb, the fa, ain, lam, none of them have ya or wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as-sahih
Okay.
means a verb which does not have al-ya or wow. What does it have? Now, it has three categories. What are these three categories? Let us go through them now. Now, first category, where there's no weak letter, no alif, no ya or wow, it's called as-salimu. Now,
Okay.
so it's called fi'il, as-sahih, as-salimu. So you can join all of these three subcategories, fi'il, sahih, and salim. What does that mean? Number one, it does not have hamza.
Uh-huh.
So for example, akala, qara'a, sa'ala. Akala, he ate. Sa'ala, he asked. Qara'a, he read. There's a hamza in the first, middle, and the third radical. So it does not have a hamza, number one. Number two, the second and the third radicals are not identical. What does that mean? I'll explain that now, doctor. Look at this example. So the second and the third radical are not identical. For example, whenever there are two letters which are identical, like this, ha, ja, ja. Ha, ja, ja. How many identical letters do we have?
Jim.
Exactly. So whenever there are two identical letters in the second and third radical, normally this what happens. We put a shadda.
Okay. All right.
It becomes hajja, madda, adda, farra.
Okay. All right.
And for example, adada, he counted, it will become
Adda.
exactly. So whenever there is no ali hamza, or whenever there's no hamza and it has the second and the third radical has two identical letters like jim here, then it's called al-mudha'af or mudhaf. Mudha'af or mudhaf, like mudhaf ilay, the same type, mudha'af. So mudha'af, sorry, mudhaf, not the same mudhaf, it's different. Mudhaf, that's spelled different. This is spelled different. Now mudha'af, the second and third radicals are identical, has no hamza in any of the three radicals. Is that clear, doctor? This is called mudha'af. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And mahmuz is what?
So mahmuz has no hamzate in one of the three radicals.
Yep, that's like hajaja and adada, correct. Next one is al-mahmuzu. The second category of as-sahih is al-mahmuzu. What does it mean? Has
hamza in any hamza in any of three radicals.
correct?
Yeah.
Yep. The second and third radicals are not
identical.
exactly. Now, these are the examples of mahmuz. So there's no two identical letters like hajaja.
Yeah. Okay.
Now look at this for example. So you can have the hamza in the first letter, first radical, or in ayn al fi'l, sa'ala, or in the lam al fi'l as qara'a. Is that clear now for you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's sinking now. Yeah. Okay.
So whenever something is not sinking in, it's best to speak. And when you speak, then you understand and you memorize it as well, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. Okay.
Jazakallah.
Thank you.
Any questions from anyone now? Any questions?
Can I ask you, Maulana?
Bismillah.
Motalul ain, like there is example of kala yakulu.
Yep.
For ya, that is for hamza or alif. So for ya, is it possible that bay'a yabay'u?
No, ba'a yabi'u.
Ba'a yabi'u.
Yeah. So you have two examples of motul ain, like kawala, and the other example is ba alif ain. So bay'un means buying, shira, buying and selling.
Okay, thank you.
Bay'tu, I sold. Ba'a, he sold. So ba'a yabi'u. So that's example of the ya there. Right. Okay. Okay, let's move on now.
Sheikh, can I ask a question?
Yep, go ahead.
What is the meaning of waqa?
Where is work? Okay. Come on the mic. Come on the mic.
Yeah.
Bismillah.
Waqa.
Okay, let's read this first. First, if the first and the third radical, go ahead.
If the first and the third radical, if the first and the third radicals are both weak, it is called al-lafiful mafruqu.
Yep, al-lafifu al-mafruqu. Al-lafifu, laffa yaluffu means wrapped, something which is wrapped. So al-lafifu means wrapped. What does it mean? Means that the first letter and the last letter is wrapped with a weak letter. So al-lafifu al-mafruqu. Al-mafruqu means that it's separated. So you have a non-weak letter in the middle, and in both sides you have a weak letter. And al-lafifu al-maqrunu, al-lafifu al-maqrunu, it means that both letters are connected with each other. Al-lafifu al-maqrunu. So al-maqrunu here means connected. So two weak letters are connected together. So read this, please. If the second and the third.
If the second and the third radicals are both weak, it is called al-lafifu al-maqrunu.
Correct. So wakayaki, wakayaki means he protected. Wakayaki.
He protected.
Yeah, wakayaki means he protected. Wakayaki means he protected. And the
Kawa means
kawayakwi.
He's ironed. He ironed.
Yeah,
He ironed.
exactly. Kawayakwi means he ironed.
okay.
Okay, so kawayakwi means he ironed.
Yes.
Is that clear?
Thank you. Yes, Sheikh. Thank you.
Right, okay. Now, I want to practice some of these weak verbs with you. Right. Sister, who I'm going to ask? Sister Sharabano, Bismillah, come on the mic.
Okay.
I want you to conjugate wajada for me, please. Wajada and present tense as well. So wajada, he found. Bismillah.
Wajada in the Madi?
Yes.
Okay. Wajada, wajada, wajadu, wajadat. Wajadata, wajadna. Wajadta, wajadtuma, wajadtum, wajadti, wajadtuma, wajadtunna, wajadtu, wajadna.
Excellent. Now the present tense here, wajada yajidu, is the same as dharaba yadribu. Dharaba yadribu. Now what's happened here is that the original verb, that after the ya, there should have been a wow. There should have been a wow. So it should have been wajada yo jido. Yo jido. Yo jido. It was difficult for the Arabs to say yo jido. So they dropped the wow and instead said yajidu. So when you see yajidu, how many letters are there after the ya?
2.
Exactly, 2 letters. So the past tense wow in the beginning is dropped in the
Present tense.
exactly. So this is the present tense. So Bismillah, sister Sharabanu.
Mudaria, right?
Yes, al-mudhari'u, correct.
Okay. Yajidu, yajidani, yajiduna, tajidu, tajidani, yajidna, tajidu, tajidani, tajiduna, tajidina, tajidani, tajidna, ajidna,
Ajidu,
ajidu, najidu.
excellent. Is that clear?
Yes.
Right. I want you to now, for dharaba yadribu, what is the amr of dharaba yadribu?
Idrib,
Exactly. Now over here now, the amr is not going to be iljid. Now we look at the present tense. We look at the present tense is tajidu. So
Yes.
how do you make the amr? We drop the harful mudhari.
we dropped ta.
Exactly.
We dropped ta, yeah?
We drop the ta's and make the last letter with a
Sukoon.
and drop the noons in the dual and the plurals.
Yes.
And there's no need to bring hamzatul wasl. Why?
Because there is already a sign on it.
Exactly. Already there is a kasra on the jim, so there's no need to bring hamzatul wasl. So the amr is
Jid,
ahsanti. Bismillah.
jid, jida, jidu, jidi, jida, jidna.
Excellent. Is this clear for everyone? I'm just preparing yourself for the next stage and do the exam and so forth. That's the reason why I'm doing this now, like the other classes will do as well. Any questions on this? This handout I have already sent in the class already. Have you seen this handout already?
I have it.
Yes, we have it.
Okay. Okay, brilliant.
This Wajidu, Sheikh, this we have not received. I have not received about Wajada. Received Nasara, Alima, Zaraba, and Fataha.
I have sent this.
Excuse me, Lana, I don't have this either.
Okay, I'll send this
Yeah.
across.
Thank you.
I'll send this
You
across.
sent Nazara, Zaraba, Alima, and Fataha.
I will send this across. That's no problem.
Thank you, Sheikh.
Okay, right. Sister Butul, Bismillah, come on now. Now, this one here is Sister Butul. You need to always look at the present tense as well. So in this one now, even though it's same as the other previous verb which we did, which was wajada, even though wada'a means to put, wada'a, but in the present tense now, it's yada'u.
Yeah.
So here, it's on the pattern of fataha, yaftahu. Fataha, fa'ala, yaf'alu. Here, the present tense, middle letter is coming with a
Fatah.
fatah. Bismillah. Do the past tense and then the present tense.
So
Wada'a means he put.
he put. Huwa wada'a, huma wada'a, hum wada'u, hiya wada'at, huma wada'ata, hunna wada'na, anta wada'ta, antuma wada'tuma, antum wada'tum, anti wada'ti, antuma wada'tuma, antunna wada'tunna, ana wada'tu, nahnu wada'na.
Excellent.
So the mudari yada'u.
Originally, Sister Butul, afwan. Originally, it was yo dha'u. Yo dha'u. So the waw has been dropped because it's difficult to read. Yawda'u.
Wow.
So they
Yeah.
made it yada'u.
Yeah, that,
So they
yes.
dropped the waw
Okay.
completely.
Okay. Sir, how would we know, like, why
Dictionary.
this verb has the middle radical has fatha? Why there is a difference?
The reason why, because this is easier on the tongue. So that's the reason why they have
Okay.
made it on this conjugation. And also you will need to refer to the dictionaries, and the dictionary will tell you whether it comes with a fatha or a kasra itself.
Mhm. Okay.
What does
So-
wada'a mean?
Wada'a means he put.
He put. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Wada'a either comes meaning or he put, or sometimes
He
it
kept.
can,
He
wada'a
kept.
can also come in the meaning of fabricated. Yeah, wada'a, the other meaning, it comes to fabricate. So, for example, hadith mawdu. Hadith mawdu means a fabricated hadith. So sometimes wada'a comes in the meaning of fabrication, or fabricating lies.
Okay.
Thank you.
So مضارع يضع يضعان يضعون تضع تضعان يضعن تضع تضعان تضعون تدعون تدعين تدعان تدعن أضع نضع.
نضع.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Okay, that's done. And the amr?
ضع. Again, we will drop the ta.
Mhm.
And then we'll have sukun on the ain. So
Yep.
it will become
دعا دعوا
da'a, da'u,
دعا
da'i, da'a, and da'la.
Excellent. Excellent. Right. Let's move on. Sister Parveen Naqvi. Now over here now, you have originally the alif here was a waw. It was qawala on the pattern of fa'ala yaf'ulu, nasara yansuru. So remember this point. Whenever there is a weak letter in the middle radical, if the present tense qala yaqulu, if the middle letter has a dhamma, remember this general formula. Whenever there is a weak letter in the middle and the pattern is qala yaqulu and the middle letter in the present tense has a dhamma, from the sixth form onwards in the past tense, the first letter of the past tense will get a dhamma. If you look at this, qala, qala, qalu, qalat, qalata,
قلنا
the alif is dropped and it becomes
قلنا
qulna. And whenever the present tense comes, whenever the middle letter in the present tense comes with a fatha or a kasra, fatha or a kasra, the past tense, sixth form, first letter of the past tense will get a kasra.
That's right. Okay.
Do the past tense now, and inshallah I'll explain what I've said again in a few minutes. Go ahead.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qala, qala, qalu, qalat, qalata, qulna, qulta, qultuma, qultum, qulti, qultuma, qultunna, qultu, qulna.
Present tense.
Present tense. Yakulu, yakulani, yakuluna, takulu, takulani, yakulna, takulu, takulani, takuluna, takulina, takulani, takulna, akulu, nakulu.
Ahsanti. And what will be the command? Amr.
Ta will be removed, lam will be silent, and wow.
Waw will be removed as well. Because
It is removed.
the
Okay,
reason why
so
the waw is removed, because whenever there are two silent letters together, when you drop the ta, make the last letter lam with a sukoon. There is a lam sukoon and a waw sukoon.
was
When there are two silent letters, always the weak letter is dropped.
okay. Okay. So it will be kul, kula, kulu, kuli, kula, kulna.
Excellent. Doctor, Bismillah, can you come on the mic?
Yeah, okay, I'm here.
Bismillah. Past tense. Qala. Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Bismillah.
اللهم صل
لا لا
محمد.
محمد وعلى محمد. قال قال قالوا قالت قالت قالتا قلنا
Correct. Qulta.
قلت قلتما
Correct.
قلتم
Correct.
قلتي
Correct.
قلتما
Correct.
قلتن
Excellent.
أنا قل
Ana qultu.
أنا قلت
نحن.
نحن قلنا
Excellent.
قلنا.
And the present tense.
Okay, in the present tense, in the present tense, يقول
Mhm.
يقولان يقولون يقولان يقولنا
No, yaqulu,
يقول-
yaqulani, yaquluna.
يقولون يقولون يقولان.
No, taqulu. Next is hiya taqulu.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. Antuma. Yes. Okay. يقول تقولان تقولون تقولين تقولان تقولنا أقول and نقول.
Aqulu and naqulu. Ahsantum. Ahsantum. Aqulu and naqulu. Okay, and the amr, the command will be?
قل
Correct?
قولا قولوا قولي قولا قلنا.
Excellent. Excellent. Sister Sadiqa Ladina, Bismillah.
Bismillah. Huwa nama
So nama yunumu, and nom means sleeping. Nama means he slept.
he slept. Nama, namu, namat, namata,
Nimna.
nimna,
Yeah.
namat,
No, nimta.
nimta, nimtuma, nimtum. Nimti, nimtuma, nimtunna. Nimtu,
Nimna.
nimna.
Yeah. So whenever the present tense comes with a fatha, now in yanam, can you see yanamu? The noon here in the present tense is coming with a fatha. If it comes with a fatha or a kasra, the past tense from this verb here, hunna, the noon, the fatha changes to a kasra, becomes nimna.
Nimna.
Present tense, yanamu, he is sleeping.
Yanamu, yanamani, yanamuna, tanamu, tanamani,
Tanamuna.
yanamna, tanamu, tanamani, tanamuna, tanamina, tanamani,
Tanamna.
tanamna, anamu, tananu.
Anamu, nanamu. And amr,
Nam, nama, namu, nami, nama, namna.
is this clear?
Yes, nearly.
Nearly, but a bit, yeah. I don't expect everyone to be perfect over it because it takes time. You need to practice this, everyone.
Yeah.
I'll send this again in the group as a separate file, and it'll be easier for you to find as well, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Sir, the way they're changing, like from the fifth one, like Nimna, and then how would
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know?
So as I said yourself, if it's like on the pattern of qala yaqulu, if it has a waw in the present tense, then the past tense for the sixth form, hunna, the first letter will have a dhamma. But like yanama, yanamu, if it has a fatha, or if it's yanimu, for example, if it has a fatha or a kasra, then from the sixth form, after dropping the alif in from the middle, it will get a kasra.
Kasra. Okay.
Nimna.
Nimna.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still going to practice with some more because this is. I'm going to go back to. I'm going to go back to. قال يقول. I'm going to give this to who? Sister Tahira. You're a
Yes,
bit
Sheikh.
quiet today. Yeah. Bismillah. Yeah. Sister Tahira, I want you to do the verb Zara yuzuru on the pattern of Qala yaqulu. Zara means he visited. Zara means he visited.
Okay.
On the pattern of Qala yaqulu. Zara yazuru. Bismillah.
Zara
Yep.
yazuru
Past tense. Zara. I'll do it first. I'll help you. Zara, Zara, Zaru, Zarat, Zarata, Zurna, Zurta, Zurtuma, Zurtum, Zurti, Zurtuma, Zurtunna, Zurto, Zurna. Bismillah.
Okay. Zara
Yep.
Zaru
Yep.
Zaru Zarat
Ahsanti.
Zarata Zurna
Ahsanti.
Zurti
Zurta.
Zurtuma
Zurta.
Zurta
Mhm,
Zurtuma
mhm,
Zurtum
mhm.
Zurti Zurtuma Zurtunna Zurtu Zurna.
Barakallah feek. Ahsanti. Good girl. Bismillah.
What does Zurtu mean, sir?
Sorry?
What does Zurtu
Visit.
mean?
Zurtu means I
Visited.
visited. You know the
I
word ziyarat?
visited.
Yeah, you know the word ziyarat? Zara yazuru, ziyaratan,
Oh, I
pilgrimage
see.
or visiting. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Zurtu, okay.
yeah.
Ziyarat.
Bismillah, Sister Tahira, present tense now. Yazuru. So present tense will be, I'll do it first, so that becomes easier. Yazuru, yazurani, yazuruna. Tazuru, tazurani, yazurna. Tazuru, tazurani, tazuruna. Tazurina, tazurani, tazurna. Azuru, nazuru. Bismillah.
Yazuru, Yazurani, Yazuruna, Tazuru, Tazurani,
Yazurna.
Yazurna, Tazuru, Tazurani, Tazurula, Tazurina, Tazurani, Tazurna, Tazuru,
Azuru,
Nazuru,
azuru, nazuru.
Tazuru, Nazuru.
MashaAllah. Amr is qul. Zara yazuru will become zur. Zur, zura, zuru. Zuri, zura, zurna. Tafadhal.
Zur, Zura, Zuru, Zuri, Zurna.
Excellent. Yeah. Zuru, zur, zura, zuru, zuri, zura, zurna. Ahsanti, jazakallah. Sister Sharabana Khaku. Bismillah.
Okay, which one?
I'm just thinking which one should I give you? The one which I'm going to give you is this one. I'm going to give you, I don't think we have done this. You know the word in Salah, we say bihawlillahi wa quwwatihi aqumu
وأقعد
waq'ud. Now aqumu, qama yaqumu. The word qama means he stood up.
Yes.
Qama is on the same pattern as qala. So qama.
Okay.
Qaf is qaf with two dots. Alif mim. Qama. Qama yaqumu. Bismillah.
Okay. Kama, kama, kamu, kamat, kamata, kumna,
Mhm.
kumta, kumtuma, kumtum, kumti, kumtuma, kumtunna, kumtu, kumna.
MashaAllah. Present tense, yaqumu.
Kama yakumu. Okay. Yakumu, yakumani, yakumuna, takumu, takumani, yakumna, takumu, takumani, takumuna, takumina, takumani, takumna, akumu, nakumu.
MashaAllah. How are you finding it?
Good. Yeah, I think it's very good practice, Sheikh. Very nice.
Inshallah, so that's the reason why I'm going to plan to move on to the next phase, inshallah. So now we alhamdulillah, everyone's got the flow of knowing the verbs and so forth. So now it's a stage now that we can go to the Quran and start visiting and understanding what we're reading in the Quran. And Surah Baqarah is the longest surah of the Quran, and a lot of verbs are used there. And inshallah, I'll break it down like this. You see on the screen. I'll break the verbs down for you in this type of template and send it across, so you develop your vocabulary as well, because we need to focus on developing on vocabulary. What I'm planning to do is that I will do the translation of the ayats first with you. That's the first phase. And the second phase will be once you finish probably book 4, end of book 4, which is 10 lessons. After that, then I will do the tafsir of Aytul Makarim Shirazi in the Arabic language. Okay. So I'm not going to start everything at once. I'm going to break it stage by stage. Then I'll start the tafsir in Arabic text of Aytul Makarim Shirazi and reading the Arabic text, understanding the Arabic text without any harakat, inshallah.
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 Inshallah. Any questions? What is your thoughts about this?
Inshallah. If you are with us, inshallah, we'll do it. Inshallah.
No, sir, because alhamdulillah, فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْأُسْرِ يُسْرًا. So you've done that tough work, hard work. And now it's time, inshallah, gradually start reaping the fruits of your hard efforts. It's not me, it's yourselves as well, because it's not easy to do online classes and dedicate one particular time every week again and again. Alhamdulillah, you persevered, and inshallah, now you will start reaping your fruits. And inshallah, I will try to mix, because it's Rajab as well, and I'll choose some ahadith before we start off on Wednesday about the fadail of Shahr Rajab in Arabic, so that you start understanding text and ahadith in Arabic as well, inshallah. Okay?
Inshallah.
Okay, Amr, what will be the Amr sister of Qama Yaqumu? Sister Sharbano?
Yeah.
Amr.
Yeah. Okay. Kum, kuma, kumu, kumi, kuma, kumna.
Ahsanti. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. I'm not going to do any more because my head is spinning myself teaching you this lesson. This is one of those tough lessons. So
Thank you, Sheikh, so much.
So-
Thank
Jazakallah.
you for everything, Sheikh.
no problem.
Jazakallah.
So this is, I'll give you some more practice as well. And if you want to do a class, Sister Batul, revising this, by all means, I'll send you the actual details. If you want to revise during the week time, you can do this as well.
Yeah, inshallah.
Now, the next ones, Da'a, Masha, and Nasiya, I'll do all 3 of them together. The reason why I'm doing these 3 together, there's a slight different ruling, because there's a weak letter on the 3rd radical, the changes occur slightly different. So that's the reason why I didn't do that. I'll do that next week. And then inshallah, the following week after that, I'll do the weak letters in the beginning and the end, Lafif Mafruq and Lafif Maqroon, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay. Dr. Shabir, Bismillah, Adwai Faraj, Bismillah.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة في كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناسا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك وتمتعه فيها طويلا اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم شكرا جزيلا.
Jazakallah khair jazak. Please practice this, and I'll send these handouts out shortly to yourself so that you have them. And if you could write these out, past, present, and imperative, that would be much appreciated, because these verbs are weak. If you write them out, it will allow you to memorize it and learn it better. If you're struggling, write it out without any doubt. I had to write myself. We did a is A3 size, A3 big size charts. I'll find them. The charts we had, I filled in about 45 sheets. Each sheet took me 1 hour and about 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes to write the whole sheet out with filling in all of the blanks as well. So please, I recommend and I highly urge everyone to do this, inshallah. Okay.
Jazakallah.
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 Jazakallah, Maulana. Thank you.
Jazakallah. Jazakallah.